You said what?
Um, that my niece and nephew came over here earlier this morning. Just woke me up.
Oh,
What y'all little niggas want?
You don't hear anything in the background, do you?
Nah, we
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Well, hopefully you don't mess you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Random ass shit. Like why? So I bank with uh Virginia Credit Union, right?
Okay. Go ahead.
So that like there's this scamming company that be calling me out of Arizona asking like, oh, your card's on hold. Can you please call us with your information? I'm like, y'all think I'm dumb? Like Virginia Credit Union. And you calling me from Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, okay. And I be checking my account. I'm like, there's nothing going on with my account. Please stop.
I would have been like, all right, cool, cool, cool. Can I get your name, your number, your address? What's your security number, sir? And just start interviewing them. Hmm.
So as soon as I did that one time with Apple. With Apple, they tried saying there was something like someone used my account or whatever. So they were the questions they were asking that make sense. And like I don't mean to sound like that guy, but like it was a foreign dude. But I know their customer service, when I called their customer service before, they were actually in LA. So I was like, wait a minute, I don't think your customer service is overseas. So dude asked me questions, and I was like, wait a minute, like, why do you want me to go to a website that isn't an Apple website? Like he was telling me to go to some sketchy ass website. I was like, no, like whenever I have problems with Apple, they tell me to go to an Apple website. You're telling me to go to some other website. And then he got mad and started yelling at me. I was like, oh, okay. Like, like you're stupid as hell.
Nah, I would have been like, I get 350 gigabytes of RAM. This nigga be like, oh, I see what type of shit this is. My
Like,
bad.
that it got to the point like I was asking him my information because I was like, if you calling me saying something's wrong with my account, I was like, what's my name? You know what I'm saying? It's like you should know this because if you know my account's messed up, like yeah, you should know the information under my account.
What's the last thing I brought?
Yeah. Nah, I don't know what to answer that question.
A subscription to Pornhub for a year. Nigga, you're whacking it for a year straight? God damn.
uh,
I
uh,
wonder, like for real though, like what is the like value out of that? Like, how many times do you have to watch to like, how many times do you watch it to justify it?
I don't
How many
know.
times a week
I,
do you have to watch to justify it?
I think the logic in it because to be honest, I don't have it or like only I don't subscribe to any OnlyFans or anything. But I think the people's logic is like, say if how much is it a month?
I don't know.
So say if it was like $20 a month, you probably in your head like, oh, that's just like each week that's one drink. If you think about it after bar or something like that.
Who the fuck? Niggas don't go out.
I know, but I'm just saying that's the logic behind it. It's like, oh, I just
So if you give up drinking, you can get porn.
no, it's just the thing when
Probably.
people be like they don't want to spend like, 13.99 on a CD. Like back when people bought CDs, it's like, well, I mean, you spend it on other stuff. Like you can't spend it on the CD.
Yeah, I brought my first CD back in 2017.
Yeah, I think my first CD. No, it was a Kanye. It was one of Kanye's albums. It was late registration. I think it was late registration.
The
Oh no,
first
I
CD
get
I brought with my own money.
yeah, I gave my sister the money and she got it because I was too young.
Nah, this first one I brought with my own money. It was like Schoolboy Q, Flatbush Zombie, J. Cole, and Kendrick album.
Oh, okay. So wait,
This one I first got my car.
yeah, is
Yeah.
that like Good Kid, Mad City?
Good
Oh,
Kid,
okay.
Mad City. Uh,
Oxymoron or is there
nah,
one?
nah, Blank Face.
Blankface came out after. Blankface came out after Oxymoron.
No, I brought all of them.
Okay. You
I,
just
I
bought.
bought Blank Face and like I went to a CD shop.
Okay. I got you. I got
Yeah,
you.
I don't even think they have record stores anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Man. Yo. But no, yo, it's just that description. Like, I don't know, like who watch porn that much besides sickos?
I don't know. I think people are just sick and lonely. Like, no, I mean like the people who actually pay money to like, or like they'll go to those web shows and be like dropping money on them. I think those people are just sick and lonely because it's like I don't know because it's just if you rich like that and you got money to spend, it's like why are you
Why
spending
don't you
it?
buy a prostitute?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Why would you spend it on this person that you'll never meet in person? You might as well just go to like strip club and be like, "Yo, I got money."
And
Like,
fuck,
yeah,
you
but
dirty bitch.
I don't know. But if any of those people are in our audience, I'm sorry for offending you.
I'm not, you sicko. And if you're a girl in this audience, you got money. This nigga will fuck for $5 in a cheeseburger. Talking about you, not me.
But like, spend money. Spend money if you're a female. If you're a man, you weird.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, sure. We might as well get out the thing. You saw, like, your homeboy Trump, his old, supporters out here going wild. They going crazy.
I'll let you take the floor first, so you get your shit off while I get my shit off. Because
Uh,
I'm just a self-hating white boy. Whenever this topics come up,
so, all right, first of all, I forgot, I don't even care about the name. The dude that sat in Pelosi's chair, took the picture of it, and the dumbass, like, they were posting pictures of it on social media, like, idiot. Like, you did illegal stuff. Like, they say the max penalty for that is a year. And at first, I'm like, damn, like, what? But then I realized, okay, I think that's the same as breaking and entering. I think the penalty for that's a year. But then again, it's like, shouldn't this be a higher scale? Like, this is a damn government building. What the hell going on? But like, cause Shaq said something where it's like all those people who get caught, they should get like 25 to 30 years. And I was like, I mean, you can't do that until the government labels, like, say for example, the government has to label the KKK a terrorist organization. And then you have to label those people as associating with that terrorist organization. Because if you do that, you sort of create this thing where what's going to stop them from doing that during the next Black Lives Matter protest? Like start arresting people and send them to jail for that long. That's the because I thought about too the people who work for these big companies that were seen there, and it's like you can't, they can't fire them for that if unless there's proof that they were wild, because yeah, we know what they thoughts and feelings are, but since the government hasn't labeled them a terrorist organization, you can't really. It's like the thing we said about the Black Lives Matter mask. It's like from an HR standpoint, it's like you can't wear that because we can't stop them from wearing the White Lives Matter shit. So like, just please don't wear it because it's going to just create an issue. So like that's all just my whole feelings towards that whole thing. I just Twitter carried me through that whole situation. People Black Twitter is the greatest thing ever. Black Twitter is the greatest thing ever.
yeah. Um. My thoughts on it is like a little bit more like rational. It's like you literally can't say. I don't know. It's a weird time to look at the news, but you literally can't say like this is not. And this is why I always go back to this young like with the rappers and shit. But you cannot say that this is not a call for a RICO act.
Yeah,
Like obviously it's an organization, and it shows you how big the organization is when Twitter start banning them, and anybody like that was close to him, they started banning them, and then people crying about, oh, it's a freedom of speech. Yes, it is a free. Yes, you do have freedom of speech, but you cannot incite violence, or you cannot say something that will incite violence or incite public hysteria or something like that. Just like the what's calling like when you're in a crowded movie theater,
yeah,
you literally cannot. I mean, it's you can get in trouble for screaming fire because you're causing a panic, even though there's no fire. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
So my own type thing is like, yeah, that's definitely a RICO act because all they doing is trying to get in Trump good favor, and he is literally saying, hey, do this, do that, do this, indirectly and directly. Like, but it's crazy though because white people got short memory and shit. They could be like, "Yo, trial by combat," and get these white people stirred up and be like, "Oh, I never said that." Like, we got video of you like
The-
saying that. What are you talking about?
yeah, I know the people. Yeah, I know exactly. People will be like, I never said that. Then you look at their Twitter, it's like you literally tweeted like a day ago. Like, what are you talking? But no, the thing that get me with oh shit, what was the point? Oh, the Trump shit is like I said, when I told y'all, like it was in one of our previous episodes, I'm getting emails. I never voted for this man. I'm getting emails saying be prepared for the fight, do this, do that. It's like, yo, if this isn't proof that all this falls on him, like how is he not going to go to jail? If he doesn't go to jail, I'm gonna be so disappointed. Like
Yeah,
we literally have proof. People have posted it online. Yo, we're getting emails saying like, yo, we gotta fight. Like, what the hell's going on? But I don't. They better arrest Trump. They better arrest Trump.
they're not gonna do it. But you see what they doing? Like in this thing, like the attack on free speech. Like they saying this attack on free speech. Like, but when that's why, like my own type thing, like this is what I get pissed about. It's attack on free speech, and as long as the white people have it. But as soon as like a black person have it, like we going through right now, because we're about to get in the topic anyways, but it's a good transition because DC, Maryland, all that shit. But in Maryland, you're allowed to use rap lyrics as a what's calling as a what's it called
I can't. But yeah, as evidence in the
as
kid, like
evidence.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so that's kind of bullshit. Cause like, what the fuck?
yeah. Well, I thought the Trump crying on Twitter about being silenced was funny, just because it's like, dude, like you said, the short memory is like you tried to ban TikTok. Like it's just the hypocrisy right there. Like you're mad that Twitter banned you, but you tried to ban TikTok just because it wasn't a U.S. company. Like get the hell out of
Yeah,
here.
I was saying, man, it's bullshit everywhere, and like this is the first time like they actually get it. Like they were like, nah, like it's over. Like shut the fuck up, my nigga. Like you
Yeah.
saying some wild shit, but all like most of the rappers and shit, and even sports athletes. You remember, hey, stick to politics.
Mm-hmm.
Business owners, they shouldn't have been out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Them
True.
CEOs should not have been out there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You know,
true. That's true.
they should have stuck to their politics. I mean, they should have stuck to their business.
That's so true.
Yeah,
Uh,
nigga, go make me a sandwich. Sub from Subway. I don't know the nigga name.
and the crazy part about that is like it's crazy how people just that's why sometimes even though I'm not one of those people because I've known like people have died from it and everything, I can see why people think COVID's a hoax. Because think about that, like all those people are grouped together. COVID doesn't come up one time. Think about the previous protests that went. COVID didn't come up one time. That should have been a worry about all those protests, all these riots, or anything. Nobody ever thinks about COVID during those situations.
Uh, no, they had what's calling in there. They had like people like was saying something about it. They
Mm.
said be ready for a big spike, but it wasn't like everybody in the media was talking about this joint
Oh, okay.
because what's going to get more views? You talking about COVID or you talking about like what did
Yeah.
people want to click on?
Yeah, yeah, I guess yeah, that's not really the worry at that moment, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
yeah, and on top of that, there was not that many shootings, and them niggas were looting. So
Dog, they were breaking into the US Capitol. Like if that isn't bees to start shooting, but like for real, I don't know. All right, actually, so all right, I sort of got past where, yeah, I understand people like, yo, like, why aren't they shooting them? But I think just me, I sort of outgrew the whole hate because it's like I don't want anyone to die. That's my whole thing. So it's like I understand, like you talking about body for body. Oh, they're black. Yeah, I feel that. I do feel that. I promise you, I feel that. It's just like I've just learned once you're something you're set in your ways, there's no changing that. So in a way, I'm just like, these are some idiots. Like I'm not even paying them any mind, like whatever. And in a weird way, it's like I feel bad for how dumb they are. Like y'all just dumb. But so like the thing is like, oh, they need to get shot too. It's like, I mean, that's a little evil, but like I feel you, but it's just I don't know. I just don't feel that way anymore. It's like there's no point even thinking about that.
yeah, I don't. My own type thing is like If you do something, like, you know what you signed up for, pretty much.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like, that's it. You know what you signed up for.
Like shit.
Like, you you was calling. You run into, like, pretty much the NFL players. Like, you knew what you signed up for. Like, your body is the what's calling.
Mm.
Is nothing but what's calling to them. The shit called.
I know, like, be honest, I just woke up from a nap, so I ain't already there, but I know what you're
Yeah,
talking about. Like, yeah, yeah, like they just see you as like, hey, like, make money for me, like, just go out
yeah.
there. It's like you're expendable. You're
Yeah,
expendable.
yeah, yeah. And same thing with the U.S. soldiers. They're expendable too. Like,
Yeah, yeah, it's a harsh reality, but yeah, that's true. Like, you putting your life on the line, and yeah, like they got
yeah,
someone the next man up. Like that's where that comes from, the next man up mentality. Like you're
yeah.
expendable. Like that's what that means.
And that's what it pretty much is. They are expendable, and everybody knows that.
Yeah,
So they can't get mad at they can't get mad at one people for doing one thing and then the other people doing another thing.
yeah,
But yeah, but that shit just, you know what I'm saying? Because I know people that Trump supporters and they're not with it. They're like just supporting for like certain
yeah,
policies, but they're not like all out crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
Like mainly
nigga,
they just want that tax break.
yeah,
That's
mainly they, yeah, that's pretty much it.
yeah,
Like, for some, yeah, it's not a lot, but for some, it is a lot.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah, I saw. I know you don't watch it, but Brilliant Idiots with Charlemagne and Andrew Schultz, they were talking about their taxes they gotta pay and how it be getting them hot because what gets them mad is like when you hear these big corporations for all these tax breaks, or you hear how much Trump paid in taxes, you're like, wait a minute. How the hell he pay that? So then they reach to their account and like, yo, what is he doing? Why can't we do that shit? Because he was like, Charlamagne said, I gave a quarter mil to South Carolina State. And then he said, once I saw how much I had to pay in taxes, I was like, well, damn, I wouldn't have gave that much. Like, damn, like it's just like it's funny how it's just the tax break. I don't know. I don't know what happens, obviously. Like I sort of wish we had a bigger platform. So I would love to have somebody on to be like, yo, what are these businesses doing other than like, because I know they have places in like certain areas where like say one company will have their corporate office is technically in Maryland, but even though they don't even ever go their
Yeah,
corporate office is somewhere else, but they just put it in Maryland, label it in Maryland, so the
yeah.
taxes or something like that. They do shit like that. But for like individuals, I want to know what the hell they be doing. Like, because I'm surprised they haven't nipped offshore accounts out. Like, that should
They're
be,
not. They're not gonna do it. That's why people. That's why the Forbes list is made up.
yeah,
Like, it's just a value of what you have in what's called in the
yeah,
U.S.
yeah, 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 yeah,
It doesn't like it's not taking in certain things and stuff like that. So that's why it's semi made up. And a lot of people don't know what networks are because they're
yeah,
stupid. And Trump network is pretty probably not that high because he owe a lot of people and he got a
yeah,
lot of debt.
yeah. 'Cause
And a
I
network
forgot.
is your debt plus the amount you make in all your assets.
Yeah. So pretty
And
much,
that's
if you
the
sold everything out, if you sold everything, that's what you would be.
if you sold everything, paid off your debt, that's your network.
Yeah. Okay.
Like my network is probably like probably like it's probably like 60K.
That sound right. I mean, too, because my whole thing would be my what would take me down would be my student loan debt, which
What take me down would be my car note. That's it.
yeah, if the government want to hurry up and get rid of that debt, that'd be really cool. Just putting it out there. Not trying to pay that shit this year. But you ever just be doing that? You be low key trying to wait. It'd be like, I wonder if the government going to say something where we don't gotta do it. Like especially last year when they were saying what like in New York people didn't have to pay rent. I wonder if people were sitting there like, well, like I'm gonna wait and see if they say it again this month. Like I can pay it. I just don't like. I mean,
Shit. The fucked up part about it, and I don't mean to keep bashing these businesses, but fucking Xfinity raised their fucking bill.
oh yeah, I know. No, and the service is trash. I don't know. They do this crap where someone has to come out there and I think they put a machine on the thing to boost the signal, and after a while that signal fades and your internet becomes trash again. So then it's like they expect people to like just live with that internet. Like, no, I'm paying that same money. You come back out here and do whatever y'all need to do. because like they be killing, especially like someone who work from home. Like I said, I told you shit. I in the previous episode I told you that I have no idea what you're doing right now.
Don't worry about it. Just keep
All right.
going.
In the previous episode, like I said, I was thinking about suing them because like I had to miss days of work because of the internet connection.
Oh shit! No, I'm taking this shit. It's anxiety thing,
Oh, okay.
anxiety spray, and that shit is nasty.
Shit. Speaking of nasty, you saw Slim Jimmy ugly ass haircut?
You saw Drake ugly ass haircut?
Dude, like the thing with him, I be for certain artists, I be feeling bad when they post stuff like that because it's like, dog, you just want attention. Like, you know damn well that look weird. Like, cause like,
Osiris.
oh, it's yeah, cause
We'll
like
get
people
in,
didn't
we'll get
know.
into all this shit.
I
But
wonder
yeah,
if I'm gonna try to find a picture to post for the thing, but it's just like when I saw it's like obviously it's a shortcut and then in the back it's just like it's long, like it's like braided, like dreaded out, and I'm
it's
like
a rat
that.
tail.
No, but it's like it's extended. It's not just one tail. It's like multiple of them, and it's like yo, like
He doing the
why?
shit the monks used to do.
It's like I said, I just think people just be wanting attention because like going to Walk Osiris, it's like yo, like I only know one song by him. How the? But he said he sold all his foreigns. I'm like, dude, you did that because you don't have money like that.
Yo, Lil Yachty said you broke. Like Lil Yachty said it. He said, "No, I'm trying to buy a house worth 2.3. So I got to get my priorities straight. My priorities straight." He was like, "Okay."
Yeah, because it's like everyone that knows about what those cars, it's like you're stupid for even buying those cars because the value once you take it off the lot, the value is like crushed. So when you sell it, you're getting nowhere near the amount you bought it for. If he bought them, that's why I'm thinking I don't think he bought them. I really don't think he bought them cars.
Then I think it was just publicity stuff.
He got one song. You got one song. You don't got money like that. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that. I
Hey,
refuse to believe that.
listen to this though. Like you on one song, right? But look at how much views he getting this week on that dumb shit.
Yeah, I know. I know. Uh, just yeah, he's probably just now a social media influencer. That is
But
like
nah, like what I'm saying though, but like he sold his cars, right? What the fuck is this? All right, he sold his cars and shit. He said, "Oh, but he want to buy a bigger house." So you said you sold it because you don't want to stunt. Then you get $1,000 haircut. Then you buy that ugly ass. First of all, I want to say this: like niggas, like rich niggas, they dress weird, but it's like y'all are fucking y'all sucking dick for $1 million corporations.
dude, and we should have canceled Gucci a long ass time ago. Remember when they
I
had
don't know.
that black face man, that black face shirt, and everyone was like, "Oh, we canceling Gucci." Now all of a sudden, everyone's promoting that ugly ass outfit. Like it's
Hey,
so crazy.
oh, it's by a black designer.
Okay.
But nah. What I was gonna say is like, for real, here's a funny shit. So, I mean, I don't support this shit. One because I can't afford it, and if I could afford it, I definitely want to buy that shit.
Yeah,
I'd much
yeah.
rather buy people I know merch and shit like that than anything else.
Dude, I swear to God, I'm down with a t-shirt, basketball shorts, and some slides. And then I'll give me a hoodie, and then give me a hat. I'm good. Some sweatpants. I don't care how much money I got. I'm rocking. There'll be times like if we go to like an award show or something like that, I may stunt just to be like, watch me now. But if it's talking about just a regular outfit, nah, like it ain't that serious. It really ain't that serious.
I live life like a fat. Everybody dressed like fat niggas back in the day, like in high school. Not like the fat niggas in high school never wear any pants. They only wore sweatpants.
Yeah. Or those long ass basketball shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's how every guy want to dress, but they was like, can't do that shit. I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it. I embrace the fat niggas, yo. Fat life forever. Like
Uh,
them niggas had something.
dude,
I'm giving credit to them too. Giving
nah,
credit to the fat niggas.
shout out to fat niggas, but my thing. So, I remember I told you like between Family Guy with Peter and South Park with Cartman, those fat white kids, they all tried to tell those jokes that were too far. So one dude was saying these black jokes in class, and I was like, at first I'm like, whatever. Like, in a way, if somebody like is happy or not. Like, for me, I'm like, this dude's miserable. I don't care. So he kept going, though, kept going. So one day I started saying fat jokes and had the whole class laughing at him, and he started crying. And like after the class, he tried like rushing me, but someone held him. I was like, yo, like what the hell? And then everyone was like, yeah, you were being mean. I was like, he was saying black jokes and y'all don't say a damn thing. But I say a fat joke and that's what y'all want to come in and say someone's being mean. Like they said he can't he said there's nothing wrong with being black. That's what one girl said. I was like, okay. Like he could help being fat. Maybe he might
There's nothing
encourage him
wrong
to
being
lose weight.
fat.
Yeah, maybe he can encourage him to lose weight. I only said what I said because he was saying black jokes. I wasn't saying there was any issue with that. I'm just saying, look, if you're gonna try to joke on me for being me, I'm gonna joke on you for being you. But nah, apparently I'm a bad guy. But hey,
Hey, see, you a pussy. Cause that's definitely when it going that way. I'd have been like, all right, cool. He's a black, he's a fat bitch. Okay, cool. Like my ex used to get mad at me for me saying fat. Like I don't know. It's just the way I said it. They said it. She said it felt like I was like saying it in
in
like
a
a
hurtful way.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not. It's just like that's the way I said fat.
Yeah, I can hear that. I can hear that though. I can hear that. I can hear that. I know exactly.
What
I
you
can hear that.
mean?
No, I can hear that because there are times like when you talk, there are times like you would like sort of you would say it in a way where it's like you fat like but it's funny because I know you're just saying it like you don't
Yeah,
mean it in a hateful way but you're saying it how it sounds in a hateful way so like I can hear that like I can hear that. That's funny that she called you.
yeah, but nah, it just be random conversation. I'd be like, man, that boy fat. Don't say that. Like, damn, that's how you feel.
Oh, shoot. Uh, so speaking, I guess people would be in a certain way. The rumor allegedly, that Jeffree starred Kanye West. I had no idea who Jeffree starred. I looked him up. I was like, yo.
No, she.
I, but then we were talking last night. My mom started wondering, and I was like, wait a minute, is this what Drake knew? Because when they said Jay Prince was like, "Yo, don't release that diss song because it could ruin some careers," and now I'm like, "Wait a minute, is this what Drake knew?"
Hey man, like I said, yo. Either way, if this true or not, Kanye still Kanye. Nobody really cares. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like everybody know who Kanye is. Everybody know Ye.
yeah.
Like
I,
everybody like, okay, cool. We don't like him because that nigga like a weirdo. We like him because he's a what's that weirdo? We like him because he's Kanye. Like
yeah, from a music
yeah, for
aspect, like
music.
I don't know, it's just I understand people would to turn on him like that, but that would have made from Kanye's how he moves and how he acts. Kanye wants to be accepted. You can tell, like Kanye wants everyone to like him. So even though it's like we just like him for the music and like he be wilding, he wants everyone to actually like see what he's saying and everyone to like him. That would have hurt Kanye because he would have been like everyone's making fun of me. Well, everyone always do be making fun of him anyway. But I think just from a thing, it's just something. Think about it. He was so associated with marrying someone who is known for. You heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. But everybody, like Kanye West knows that you can't.
Just keep it going. Yeah, push to the fades.
Oh yeah, no, Kanye thing. He married Kim Kardashian. He was so down to
No,
marry
he
a porn
didn't.
star. He was so down to marry a porn star just because he wanted everyone to know who he married. Like that's what's like Kanye just wants everyone to be like, oh yeah, that's Kanye West. He look cool. He look this. If that information came out during that beef, I think he would have felt some type of way, yo. Real shit.
And then he probably would have aired out a whole bunch of Drake shit.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. 'Cause I think yeah, Drake low key. I think just everyone be in his pockets because they know like since he's the biggest name. Because I'm pretty
Like
sure,
that man.
yeah, he got yeah,
Like, let's not get it wrong. Like, there's a lot of fuck niggas in the industry. They do a lot of fuck shit, but Drake do hold a lot of artists back, and that nigga cannot say he don't. Like, every artist will tell you that man holds a whole bunch of artists back.
yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying, and like it's sort of it's weird when you hear that because it's like you hear how like well with Wayne sort of like even though he was during his hot streak, he brought Drake and Nicki up. So it's like for Drake to not bring anyone up after what Wayne did for him and stuff like that, it do seem like I mean like
Look at everybody on
mm,
his record label. Who released?
well I
Who's
don't
still on
think
his record label that's actually putting out music?
yeah because him and the weekend had to fall out. Um yeah P&D people would be like yo are you on a release like
Who?
Party Next Door.
Hard Next
Um
Door released, but he released, but it's
yeah yeah I'm saying like you be like yo where is he it's a constant question where is he then you hear like oh he wrote this for Drake he wrote that he wrote this it's like I mean
yeah, and it's like he said, like what's his name said, October very own. Like that's what he is.
yeah, yeah, that's
You need to
true.
start that joint, bro.
And I always paid attention because I understand like where the jealousy lied, but it's just being from Canada. I always paid attention to how Tory Lanez first came out and he didn't rock with Drake. Like him and Drake didn't rock with each other, and I was like, that has to be some type of like, yo, like, why can't
Yeah,
you help? I'm a Canadian artist. Like, why are you like just trying like So,
yeah.
that's a good point.
But people try to cop him a lot of peas and shit. He did try to get a couple people. I ain't gonna. He did try to get a couple people out there, but it's like too little, too late, my nigga.
Yeah. Now, shoot, I
With the
brought up the
dude
name.
Houdini.
I brought up the name Tory Lanez. So, he just recently posted a picture of him and the baby. And they got a song that came out. They got a video coming out. And then all of a sudden in LA, the baby gets arrested for having a gun. And at first, I'm not thinking anything of it, whatever. But I give the props to you because you put that shit in my head. I sat there
This
and I
is a
thought about it.
conspiracy theory.
A
Conspiracy
conspiracy
theory.
theory, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory. All
Yeah.
right, all right. So the story is someone in the store called the cops and said, "Yo, these black folk they got weapons. Oh my god!" So when they're leaving, I guess the cops pulled up. Cops searched them, searched the vehicle. They found one gun. So that's when I'm like, "Whoa! What made the person in the store say they had weapons if they only found one gun?" Who the hell was walking around toting a gun like that? Like, yo, we got a gun. Like, nah. The way that sounds, that's like, yo, that's either some racist ass shit, or they like, oh my god, black people in here, they got guns, or like, it's just, it's like, dude, like, what happened? So that's why I'm like, oh, it is convenient that they could be like, oh, you wanna make music with that nigga Tory? Oh, okay,
Mhm.
okay. And believe me, I heard they said it's an older song that just got cleared or some shit. Hey, but I'm just saying, like, that's just hearsay, conspiracy theory, conspiracy theory. I mean,
Yeah, but it's like you kind of got a point. I kind of got a point because I think so. Meg lawyers are all wrapped up on this whatever the Crawford
yeah, yeah.
situation.
On Carl Crawford, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you got to think, yeah, most people have two teams of lawyers and a whole bunch of teams, and Rock Nation, this and that.
Mhm.
But which one would you want your lawyers to focus on more?
Yeah, especially for Rock Nation and just knowing Jay Z's like history of how he's run business, it's like they worry about the money first.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. I mean, all that she got to do is call Jay Z brother up. He be good.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, when you brought up that issue with they having that other case, it's like yeah, that's true, and it's like they probably like look like we don't really care about this Tory thing, but let's just flesh this story out, so we can sell these albums. But
Yeah,
it sounds so gross, but it's like it makes sense if that's what happened. It really makes sense if that's what happened. Cause I think if I'm the baby, I know he don't really like speak out on like his arrest and stuff. I'm really curious what happened in that store where someone called the police and said, "Yo, they got weapons."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like, why would you do that? Like, and that's the thing. Like, why are you scared of like? And here we go back again to the same thing. Why are you scared about black people carrying weapons?
But just in LA too, you're not supposed to have a. You're
You're
not
not
supposed
supposed
to
to
have.
have. You're not supposed to have any firearms in DC.
Oh, really? You can't be concealed or anything? I'm thinking about it because I'm
No,
so used to being in Virginia. I don't know.
no, no.
Mm.
You're not allowed to have guns in DC.
Oh, okay.
And if you do, it's very, very strict.
Okay.
Yeah, like, come on now. People know this shit. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I said. Some of that shit is bullshit. But
Uh,
uh, speaking
so
of hold on,
go ahead.
wait. Speaking of loading up guns, Meg and stuff. We can't mention Meg without another female artist. Um, two actually. Because I was gonna bring this up when you talk about Drake ghostwriting and shit.
Mm,
So everybody know this. It's not like a secret or anything, but everybody know that Nicki Minaj don't write her own raps.
mm,
This is facts. Now, when people found out that Drake didn't write his own raps, they were shocked. I wasn't. Two crabs in a bucket. They're gonna sit together.
yeah.
Wayne mostly writes the Wayne. I think Wayne was writing Birdman raps. Somebody was writing Birdman raps. But it's so like, how is she the best rapper? If she don't write her own raps.
Yeah. But no, my whole thing with the whole Nicki thing is like when someone else, like when people talk about Cardi, she would say like, "Oh, like I mean, she don't write." So I'm like, well, Nicki is well known that Safari wrote songs for you. It's well known, like like it's so stupid how she used that as a tool against other artists, but like against her, she's like, "Oh, let's just act like that don't." But it's like,
Yeah,
yo, like it seems like a lot of y'all don't write your own. Like you may write
a
like a
lot of
line
people
here
don't.
or a verse here, but yeah, for the most part, yeah, you got people working on these songs for you. Like, don't trip.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's what people just act like that, and it's like so stupid. Like, no, like a lot of people don't write their music.
Yeah.
And then speaking of Cardi, she had a run in with a WWE superstar this weekend. And I told this man this, and he don't believe me, but 2021 WW, like wrestling is coming back. I'm telling you this, wrestling is gonna come back in 2020.
The only way you can, well, okay, okay. Now, I didn't think about this until just now. The only way that I can see it coming back is because a lot of these artists and stuff can't go on tour. So they're like, either they're making music or they bored trying to like find a way to make money. This would be a good time to try to do some type of cross thing where it's like what Cardi B is doing with WWE and be like, oh, well, I'm
No,
gonna
I
be on
don't
a
think
couple
it's
things.
really a cross thing. I think they just like messing with her, and
Well,
then she
yeah.
was like, "Oh, when?"
So imagine though if they had Cardi B do some fake wrestling because it's scripted. For those who don't know, it's not real. So imagine if Cardi B is in there art like fighting with somebody, wrestling with somebody. That's going to get a
Yeah,
lot of views. So I think that may be the only way the WWE come back. But I'm sorry, like I'm sorry. They broke what I really thought like The Rock and Triple H hated each other. When I found out that shit was scripted and was not true, I was like, yo, I'm done with this. I can't do this. Don't lie to me like that.
that was your first thing. You know, I learned it when I was like really, really young. When I first started watching it.
Nah, I didn't. I thought it was dad's real.
Oh,
Shit, you
I knew it was fake.
people get hit with stuff and all of a sudden they be bleeding. I'll be like, oh, like he bleeding.
Like the blood and stuff is real.
Or like the shit with like when Stone Cold weighed somebody with the stunner and then like The Rock would do all those like extra ass flips and start twitching on the ground. I was like, is that what it's like? Is that what it's like? I didn't know there was acting going on there. Like, I
See,
mean,
I
I
knew it
was
was
young
fake
and
from
dumb.
when I hit my when I like we used to be like little black kids, we was just doing dumb shit. Like we used to beat each other asses and be like,
That's
"Yo,
what it is.
ain't no way wrestling real. They fight 2 times a week after getting ass whipped like this. Hell no."
I think that's what it is though. You got older brothers, right?
Yeah,
That's how you knew it was fake. I got two older sisters. We didn't fight like that.
Yeah,
That
but
I
I was
bet you
like,
that's
hell
what it is. It's just like I was like, oh, is that really what it's like?
no. But
But you were
nah,
like, nah, there's no way they do
but nah, they actually but they do like the cuts and shit. Like they actually got
it.
them joints. Like they'll actually get cut.
Yeah. Mm.
Like
Oh, and they
yeah,
just
that's
open
like
the wound back up.
yeah, like the
Yeah. Okay.
strip. Like as far as like it's scripting and stuff is fake. But like them actually out going out there and doing the shit, that shit is real.
Mm.
Like
Okay.
when they jump out the ladders and shit, that shit is real.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that. Like obviously you can't fake that. It's just like yeah, like
Yeah,
it's
but
just
everything else is kind of yeah,
ah. And Josh Allen threw a pick.
yeah.
Yeah.
But man, fuck that shit. See, this why I don't watch games. This why I don't,
Mm.
yeah, this why I don't watch sports. Every time I do, they fucking lose.
Yeah.
Game I root for lose because I'm a
But no,
black man with bad luck.
here, what the hell happened between like Eminem and Snoop Dogg?
Uh, I don't know. It's just two old niggas bickering at this point, yo.
There was I guess there were talks. They said and obviously people don't know if it's true or not, but they said when back in like then when they were rapping, Eminem asked Snoop for a verse. Snoop just gave him the verse, like, yo, here you go. But Snoop wanted Eminem to get a verse, and apparently, like, he never replied. So a lot of people in Eminem's camp saying, like, well, maybe he didn't actually, it didn't get to him. Like, you asked his boy, and he never got it to Eminem because they were like, I'm pretty sure he would have gave you a verse. But they said ever since then, Snoop has been like him and Eminem. Like Snoop just had like a feeling towards Eminem where it's like I don't rock with him because it's like I can give you my verse, but you're not gonna give me yours. Like,
Yeah,
so I don't know if that's it, but it's just I always found it ugly when it's like two older people. It's like, yo, like I understand, especially Snoop just said he not really what a top what the top five he said,
yeah.
but it's just I understand. But then Eminem said I just didn't like how he said it. It's like y'all like come on now. Now we
Y'all
just
two
being
old
like
niggas bickering.
yeah yeah
And Eminem should. I mean, here's my thing. And Vince Staples, I give Vince Staples this credit because he said it on a while ago and everybody laughed him out the building. But what he said was true. Eminem is one of the reasons why hip hop is big as it is right now.
yeah
Like that's facts because Eminem brought a white demographic that what's that nigga name? Vanilla Ice couldn't do.
yeah.
They're like most of these other white rappers couldn't do. He brought the Midwest and yeah. So
It's
like
like
the Midwest
now this is not me making the comp, but
before
I
the
get
Trump.
no I get what so so obviously, like, I'm not saying he is hip hop's Jordan. What I'm saying is, you know how Michael Jordan made the NBA just next level, whereas like now everyone just more people start watching it because of Michael Jordan. In a way, you're saying like Eminem did that for rap, just bringing like the whole white crowd in. Like he helped it make it mainstream just because like he was the white guy. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
he was a white guy.
mhm.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you had Vanilla Ice, Beastie Boy and shit, but there was more like softcore.
Yeah,
It was like
yeah,
softcore and like let's say like fucking Eminem was Pinky.
yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
Everybody know what Pinky is.
I feel you.
Yo, I just thought about shit. Speaking of porn stars, hold on, let me put my headphones back in.
Uh,
But yo, it's been a wild week for anybody named Trump. Like Tina Trump, like only got an ass with at a traffic light. And it
yeah,
was like, damn, this bitch is driving in the Volkswagen Beetle. Like,
yo,
what did they
yo.
ban that bitch for?
It's just crazy how people be picking the weirdest ways to start playing people. Like at first, like the whole like oh they called that pick back by the way. But the YK Osiris thing when he was trying to push that oh yeah I got a Hyundai or whatever. I was like I mean like I don't care, but it's like, I
One,
don't care what you drive. But like with the Teanna Trump thing, it's like what do people expect them to have? Like I don't think they be thinking like they like A-list actors or something like that. It's like no, they just do shit on camera. Like they ain't getting paid like that, like that. Like the hell, they still struggle. Like shoot, she probably be like, yo, uh, give me $5,000. I come over there and blow you. Like what? Like she probably like I don't know how much she make, but I'm sure she don't make it like that. Like I don't know.
Either way, either way. What if she don't want none of that shit? She don't want to be bothered. Like people don't think about this shit.
Yeah,
Like I'm telling you right now, niggas who not know I'm rich, they will be like, all right, whatever, and I'll just be like, fuck it. Like I'll just be driving around like I do now, just low key.
yeah. My whole thing is though, if I wouldn't buy anything like crazy expensive, but I would buy something where I just sit high up, just because like I wouldn't like somebody pulling up beside me, looking over and seeing like, oh, that's so and so. Like I would just drive something like yo, like a all black like Jeep Cherokee or something like that, and I'll get the windows as tinted as you can get without the cops pulling you over every time.
I would just wear a mask everywhere,
Yeah,
even after the pandemic, just wearing masks.
yeah,
Say, can I come in here, bitch? Fuck you, mask nigga.
yeah.
This
But
is a this is an amazing time. Like I thought about this shit too, because I had deja vu the other day. Like the whole entire day, like played out exactly how I thought it was gonna play out.
mhm.
Wow. But yo, I remember at the beginning of last year, everybody was like, "Oh, this the Roaring 20s. Like this year is the Roaring 20s. Like we're in the Roaring 20s." And I was like, "Yo, this shit don't feel right. Like
Yeah,
why do y'all keep saying the Roaring 20s? Like this shit did not feel right. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I hate that shit. Like I hate that sound of the Roaring 20s."
yeah.
And like I even was talking to one of the girls on there, I was like, "Yo, this shit is I don't like it. Like I hate that shit so much. Like the Roaring 20s, like ew. Like I was like, damn. Like all serious, niggas could die, and then like you know what I'm saying?
No, that's the whole. I always feel uncomfortable when people say the whole like 2020 is over. It's a new year. It's like I'm pretty sure this shit doesn't have a clock. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the years are for us, not for like disasters. Like you know.
You
What
think
I'm saying?
you think an ant just in there like it's 2021, time to bring my peoples up,
Yeah.
and like the red ants like, nah, nigga, shut up, bitch,
But
Blackie.
it's like they think like, oh, it's a new year. People want to stop dying from this disease that or this sickness that's going around. God damn. Like you
Yeah,
know, like it's just like when people say that, like,
and Kobe
well,
be like, all right, my bad, yo, I was wilding, I was wilding.
that was my whole problem with the new year, new me thing that people used to always do. I was like, why can't you just not be a shitty person when you realize you're being a shitty person? Like, like what? Like the
The
the only time I can see where it's like, okay, I'm gonna have a goal for this year and I'm gonna achieve that goal by the end of the year. That's that. But like when people do that crap where it's like, I'm gonna stop doing this, it's like why wouldn't you just stop now? Like it's like if you know it's bad for you, why would you just stop? I don't know.
yeah. Like I made a commitment this year to stop using, Nair to, jerk off with.
Shut up. Shut up. Uh, this happened a
It's not Nair,
long
it's, huh?
this happened a long ass time ago, but like, oh, I still had it on it because I guess it was at the beginning of the week. When the Eagles threw that game and all the Giants fans started complaining, I got so mad at so many things because it's like if I'm the Eagles, I would have said, look, I'm worried about my team, not another team. I'm trying to get a better pick. Y'all shut the hell up and worry about yourselves. Y'all won 6 games. The Giants went 6-10 and they crying because another team didn't win a game. It's like, dude, y'all went 6-10. Shut up. Shut up.
No, all this could have been avoided if y'all just won more games.
Yeah. Oh shit. Instead of hoping another team wins, maybe y'all could win. Oh, what? Y'all could do that? Like it's so like I understand like the whole integrity of the game, but you do realize the integrity of the game is like that's it's being uh it's being messed up if a 6-10 team goes to the playoffs, right? Because you're gonna have teams with better records that aren't going to get into the playoffs, and they're gonna be like, wait, why the hell is this 6-10 team in the playoffs? That's it. That's the integrity of the game right there. So don't just do it whenever it's convenient for
Yep.
you. Like cry about the shit. It's like no, like whatever. You went 6-10. Like damn, it's so stupid.
Like, are you still like, wow, 6-10, my nigga? Like,
Yeah,
you really won 6-10. And then like the other thing, like, just pick off back off it, like, like it's weird to see a team that don't both of them got losing records anyways.
yeah, yeah.
Like, you remember when what's call it did it? When the
With the
Seahawks
Seahawks.
did it
Yeah,
and everybody went batshit crazy?
yeah. And then I think they beat the then they beat somebody in the first round.
Yeah.
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 But
It might have been the year did they win the
no,
championship
no,
that
no.
year?
The year they won the Super Bowl was when they barely got in, but they had a winning record. But that was the game. If remember they threw that Hail Mary and it was an interception, but they called it a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that year. So technically, if they would have lost that game, they wouldn't have got in. So I thought that was funny. The integrity of the game, Donnie.
But yeah, it's just I mean, yeah, it's always the integrity when it's not happening to your team, but
Yeah,
when it's
yeah,
happening to your team, you're cool with it.
yeah, yeah. Like the
Yeah.
refs, like the Saints, like just wouldn't shut up about the refs blowing that one pass interference call. It's like, yo, like they blow calls all the time.
Hold
Please
on,
shut
wait. The
up.
same, like, oh yeah, like some fan base didn't even say nothing because they definitely had their horns higher. Like, thing where they was like, "Yo, your niggas was definitely out here shooting niggas and wilding in people's cheeks, like putting the hits out on niggas
Yeah, they put hits out on people. They yeah, yeah,
for a fucking football game. Like
right.
what? Um, since he's still on football, so right now it is Saturday.
Yeah,
The Bills are playing the Colts.
yeah.
Who I play today?
They called the interception back. By the way, the Bills ended up scoring a touchdown, so they up.
Yeah. Who else playing?
I know the Washington football team
Oh,
played the Jinx tonight. The Bucks
and
tonight.
Rams and Seahawks.
Mm.
All right, so here's I want to say this. Like, I did watch. I don't watch sports like that. Let me tell you, be honest, y'all niggas. So all these takes, y'all niggas can suck a dick because it's just from my mind that like somebody that used to watch sports and then it just fell off because they got boring because it's the same teams every year. And now it's a little bit exciting
Yeah.
to see different teams winning. But what I would say, yeah, I watched a little bit of the games last Sunday. You know, Tennessee really like that comeback by who the fuck that quarterback game?
Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, Ryan Tannehill was amazing. Like
Yeah.
people can't even mad because like the first play he threw that fucking bomb. Like he threw that shit. Like I know like I was sitting on them like quarterback shit, but like throw that bomb and then like and then the wide receiver was pretty much wide open at the point. So that was a nice ass throw. Just to just go ahead and kick a go ahead field goal. Even though the nigga almost missed it.
Yeah, I know. I know he hit the
Yeah.
upright.
And then I looked at the what's called it. Then I looked at like the rest of the joints, and I fell asleep during one of the games. I fell asleep during the Eagle game,
Yeah, you ain't missed
but
nothing.
yeah, but we was looking at the scores and shit, and I was like, damn, crazy. We gonna have to turn to just a Buffalo Bill show because them niggas are putting up numbers like
Yo, the bill,
56.
dude, the bruh, like the fact that like, see, this is how you know, like low key, like I may be a sick individual because ever since that one video got the most views, I've been low key like, you know what, I fuck with the bill. So I be like rooting for them and stuff. The crazy part about them beating Miami that way, Miami had to win that game to make the playoffs. They still beat their ass. Like the Bills are sick, yo. The Bills are sick.
They could have sat their players out there. It's
I know. I said, nah, nah.
like, hey yo, you remember all the times y'all shout out, y'all shitted on us for Dan Marino and them niggas?
Yeah, They, they
Bet.
they probably like, look, the Patriots are out this year. We gonna make sure we the only team in the NFC, the AFC East that's gonna be in this bitch. So Miami, y'all sit the hell down. We gonna represent. Like,
Miami's calling up on what's his name? Miami's gonna call up on fucking Bill Belichick, be like, "Hey, I thought you said the Bills wasn't gonna be a threat." And it was like,
yeah,
"You told us not to worry. You told us not to worry once on Tom Brady left.
they just
Besides
so
y'all,
good. They so good. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy.
it is. It's kind of sickening. Like
It's
I
like
agree.
that's the one. Like, look, I admit, like, look, I'm a bandwagon Bills fan. Like, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I do not
By the
care.
way, why is the football game on Nickelodeon?
No, it's just a commercial. It's on NBC. No,
No, it says
CBS. No,
CBS and
CBS.
Nickelodeon.
No, isn't Aren't they under the same thing, like Viacom or something like that? I don't know. I don't know these companies. I thought just
Mm.
they run by the same jank.
Yeah, all top. Nah, I like Buffalo for a different reason. Like I told y'all, like West Side Gun, Benny the Bush, and all them.
Mm.
So this shit is kind of, it's like, you know how like when Drake was like watching like Toronto play, like he like, oh shit, like they could go all the way this year.
Yeah,
Oh shit, they really could go all the way. It was so like that.
yeah,
So
because Drake. And the funny thing about Drake and Toronto thing, everyone's acting like he wasn't at D Rod in Miami. When they had LeBron D Wade, he was D Rod the hell out of them. And then all of a sudden when they left, he was like, "Oh yeah, Toronto, yeah." I was like, "Okay," because LeBron do that too. He was a Yankees fan, but then when the Dodgers won the World Series, he's like, "Yeah, LA, LA." It's like, yeah, okay, yo.
I can see LeBron doing it because he had to.
Oh yeah, he's the
Don't
market.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He's in LA, so he had to like celebrate them. Or
yeah.
Matt Johnson make sure he get the down the syrup treatment. But
Yeah.
nah, but nah. Back to like Jared Allen. That man, like
Josh
he
Allen,
kind of
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen,
Yeah.
Jared Allen, nigga Allen, the white boy.
Jay Allen, Jay Allen.
the, the white boy that can throw on Buffalo, like the old people call it. You know, the white quarterback can throw on Buffalo. Like, nigga, there's only one quarterback that plays for them. Like, they've been playing all year. Shut up. Yeah, he really got an arm on him, that boy. And
Yeah.
that little black wide receiver that be running the routes.
Yo, yeah, them getting
Stephon
Stephon
Diggs.
Diggs, them getting Stephon Diggs ever because him, John Brown, and Cole Beasley, it like, yo, they just like the perfect mix for like, yo, all right, just throw the ball, just throw the ball, like they
And
gonna be
Cole
open.
Beasley
So
like 5'1".
yeah, I know, but he wasn't a little scamper, like he always open types, like
Cause all right, and here's another hot take, but like Dad says, like when you think of skill positions, what do you think of?
yeah, yeah, you think of like skinny black dudes,
Yeah,
tall
you
skinny
know.
black dudes, yeah.
So-
The it's like the thing where no, because actually, like it's funny. I know what you talk about when you at first. Well, nah, NFL is different because it's like you literally know who you playing against. But yeah, I know what you say with like at first you go against a white person, you be like, oh, he ain't sweet. And also he's sweet. It's like, oh shit, like I got to. Cause I wonder if that happened with when you play basketball and you go against a black person that can shoot really well. And it's like, oh, he can't shoot. All he trying to do is drive to the basket. Then he made a couple of threes. It's like, damn, I gotta go out there. Like,
man, I hate man. Here's that I hate fucking playing basketball against these young niggas because all these niggas gonna do is fucking try to cross you up, and if they can't do that shit, then they gonna be like, all right, cool, set a screen,
oh
get somebody
yeah.
set a screen, and then they go shoot a three, and I'm like, I hate y'all niggas so much.
Duh, I don't care what anybody say. They can call me what I want. Because of how people play basketball now, I dead ass. I just be like, y'all trying to play a 2-3. And if the other team be like, oh, y'all get it, I'm like, okay. No, I don't care. Like, I play a 2-3. I'm not running around, not running off picks. Like, get the hell out. I'm just sitting here just trying to play. Like,
But nah, and you know who to blame for this, and we had an argument about it ever. Yes, this nigga is a cold person, but his team do suck. But he's cold. But it's all Steph Curry fault.
yeah, it is. It is. I mean, like, people come in and they change the game. It's just he does something that you feel everyone's like, if I practice it enough, I can do it too. You know, like with LeBron's like, I'm not that athletic, I'm not that big. You know what I'm saying? But with Steph Curry, even though he's still 6'3", people like it's just on the court he seems small. So like, yeah, everyone thinks they could do that. They think I can go out there and shoot a lot of threes. So that's what
Yeah,
it is.
but nah, I brought that up because we had a joint where it's like, um, I really don't think I don't know why is there a bus commercial? Like nobody cares about GTRC. Like get the fuck out of here. But anyways, um, this shit is sickening.
Yeah, why is there a bus commercial? I guess they just
This shit is
wait
sickening.
apply.
Richmond do not look like that. That shit is sickening. Nobody walks out of them places like that.
Yeah. Wait, they
Anyways,
yeah.
and why do you not have your mask on while you're in the place?
I don't know.
Anyways,
That's how
back to my
restaurants
point.
are. Restaurants are you need to have your mask on to come in, but then when you get in, you can take your mask off because obviously you have to eat. But then to leave, you have to put your mask on. It's like, wait, what? Like, get the hell out of my way! Like, uh,
Yeah, But nah, what I was saying was, yeah, we need to really like reevaluate about the how much like points is like really amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 30 points a game, like that's mid tier. Like, all right. So here's how I look at it like now. Like, you a bum if you can't score at least 20 points a game. And you're a superstar.
Okay, if you're a superstar, okay, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So 40 is like, like, okay. Like 40 to 50 is like, all right, that's mid tier. 60 is like, oh, this nigga cooking a little bit, but not really. Like, the new thing is going to be 7 to 80 because these teams are putting up damn near almost 200 points. I'm just rounding up by like, but they putting up 150, 140 a game.
Yeah, you see 140 a lot. You have seen 140 a lot. Oh,
So for
okay.
a single player to hit 60, yes, it's amazing and it's a challenge. I'm not taking nothing from them, but
Mm.
me being a stickler and me being an asshole, I got to point out every flaw, just like people do. And I do this shit, and I did this shit to Kobe 81 games. I was like, yeah, the John was amazing, but he shot a shitload of free throws.
All right, so my whole thing, why I disagree, have when's the last time you actually like you were outside and you started putting up shots?
Before the pandemic.
Man, okay. Next time you if you ever on a court, whatever, just score 60 points. Just
Okay.
score 60 points. So now you're going to be a little tired after shooting those shots. Now imagine playing
Uh,
defense, running around on defense, or someone like Steph Curry. You got people are literally trying to stop you from shooting. Like the whole like the defense is trying to say don't let him shoot. Yet he shoots enough to score 62 points. It was 62, right? It were like you're going by, man, you're going against one of the top defenders in the league because they're going to put their best wing defender on you. Like it, I think when you say the amount of points, it's like he's still working to get those points. It's just the game
but
is called in a way now where they can't shove them. So yeah, I understand how it's like okay, like 60 may be the new 50 or something like that, but he's still putting up those like the amount of work that he's putting in to score those points is still like the same. It's just he doesn't have to go through the physical punishment as you would have if it happened in the 90s.
I'm not even looking at the physical punishment. I'm just saying, like,
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's still the same achievement. It's just like the game is less physical. So like it's just less pushing around. He's still putting up the same amount of points. So like when you're seeing like more people scoring more points, that's because more people are shooting threes now. Like it seems like everyone on the team can shoot threes unless they got a rim running center. And then you got okay, you can't really foul hard. So if you got just someone like Jared Allen right now, like as a Nets fan, Jared Allen's a nice center now, but in the '90s he would have got beat up because he's so damn skinny.
it's
Like you
not
know what I'm
even the
saying?
90s thing. It's just the whole entire thing.
But no, it's just
Like,
that's because scoring. You saying scoring has gone up is because yeah, like now a fast center like Jared Allen can play, get you 20 and 15, and it's like now you can do. A center wasn't going. A center back then, if he's getting you 20 and 15, you're slowing the game down so he can get it. Like because he's a slow guy, you're having him post up, back someone down, and do that. Now Jared Allen, you just sprinting up and down the court, throwing a lot of up, dunk, all right, other way around, three, other way around, three. Like the game is just so fast paced now. It's like it's still like the achievement is there. Like it's like he scored 62 points. Like I hear you where it's like okay, scoring is up, but still that one person is still scoring in this like in a game where everyone is trying to stop him from scoring, especially with Steph Curry on the Warriors. Like he's the only like people are just worried about him. The Clippers last night, they legit had three people run at him. He threw it to Draymond. Draymond had a wide open layup. Like they were so focused on stopping him from scoring. Three people went at him and left someone wide fuck open for a layup. Like it's crazy. Like it's still crazy. The only person I think his scoring performances are a little watered down is James Harden. That's the only person where it's like, I mean, you just,
all
abusing
right.
the system.
So this is what I want to get at right here, right? One, hell no, I'm not going to go out there and shoot a 6-3 because, yes, I'm going to be tired because, one, I'm not doing this shit every other day, every single day. So,
Yeah.
two, so yeah, so that nigga bringing up stamina. Like, so there, duh, nigga.
But
It shouldn't be
Donnie,
that hard for the nigga. He
he's
made
having
153s or some crazy amount of threes.
how many
I'm
NBA
not that
players are
good.
there? Aren't there like what, like 400 NBA players? I can't remember off the top of my head. These are the best basketball players in the world. A team's best defender is on him every night. He's running around. Just, yeah, I understand he got the stamina. He's trying so hard to get open. It's crazy. Like,
Hold on, wait,
dude,
wait, 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 wait. We gotta cut that shit in half. All right, 32 teams. How many teams are in the NBA?
30, 30, 30.
30 teams, right? 30 times five is how much?
Donnie is 15.
No, 30
30
times
times
five.
15. It's 30 times 15 people in the NBA.
No, 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 no.
30
30
times
times
5
five.
is 150.
All right.
So
Let's
it's
say
150
let's say
starters.
let's say like 200 is elite players, and then others are like okay, like they can go to Europe and probably get their ass whooped.
Oh, I think it's a little disrespectful, Donnie.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's a little
I'm
disrespectful.
disrespecting a lot of niggas,
Like,
but
yeah, there are some people who aren't as good as others, but there are also like a team like the Nets. The Nets got a good 12 guys on the team healthy. When they're healthy, that can be in rotation for a lot of teams. So like,
that's what I
it's like,
said. A good 200. They did get Luca out of Europe. Like most of the talents coming out of Europe or black people. So
I I I disagree because I don't think you realize how good these players are. Like the last person on a like you can probably say he's the worst person in the league. You could send him anywhere overseas. He would like if
who?
I don't know who's like who you say is the worst person in the league. I don't even want
Dennis
to.
Haslam, because that nigga's still on a fucking.
You know, it's crazy that's a great way to answer that question because it's not disrespectful, but it's to the point where it's like y'all know he shouldn't be playing anymore. So yeah, I'll give you that. But still, you send him to China, he dropping 60. You send him to Europe, he going to probably give you. I'm not the Euro League's probably it's the closest one. So um, he can probably get you 15 or 20 in Europe. Like it's just because of their play style. Like he probably can just just post up for the little jumpers, like the midi jumpers. But like he not
Well,
scoring a
is he gonna
point in the
get
NBA
playtime?
game. He
Huh?
not scoring a point in the NBA game. No, there's some old ass people playing in Europe still. I think Louis Scola's still playing. That motherfucker old as hell.
Scola de Grossola.
You remember him? Scola?
Yes.
Yeah. I think he's still
It
playing
was
over
him,
there.
y'all mean? Tracy McGrady? Like,
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think he's still playing over there. Like, yeah, I think he'll get playing time just because over there it's like it's a fundamental thing. That's what they liked about Luca because you saw the potential, and then he got an understanding for the game, like the fundamentals. Just like he just has a great understanding of the game. Like, and that's where you're learning in those Euro leagues. Like, they just like they
the
just
last
understand the game.
the last nigga that fell off and was trash is gotta be Porzingis. Like, you don't really hear shit from that nigga no
But he hurt. That's
more.
why.
That because he got his ass whooped in the bar. Shouldn't saw shit, pussy.
Okay. Okay.
That nigga look
But
like an all-beat Machine Gun Kelly. He went to Europe, he whooped his ass and he thought it was Machine Gun Kelly.
uh, I hate you. I hate you though. But I saw something. I saw something. So you remember Bill Walton, right? He's a funny commentator. He be commentating college games. He just be like he be just a goofball, just be saying some like stupid stuff. But he know he gets like he's having fun. Like he's not like just like
Yeah.
like he's having fun. Like but he had a little soliloquy on one thing, and he was like, if you believe in the value of sports, like obviously, like he was talking about the stuff going on right now. He says it's awful and stuff, but he says he's never been more proud to like be like involved with sports because like if you believe in the value of sports, you should be inspired to make a difference and like love like he loves the position he has to make a difference and that he can actually speak up on things. And I think Jeff Van Gundy said something where the commentator said he said during the bubble we discussed things to do and everything, and like Jeff Van Gundy was real, and he's like, yeah, and it didn't work because it's like you're looking around. It's like look at what's happening. So like it's just stuff like that. Like I just obviously like it's I think when it's easier for these older white men to speak up on certain things like that because they don't have as much to lose. But it's like encouraging to actually hear them say it instead of the saying, like when you heard Dark Rivers say something, you knew they were gonna go Doc
Dark
Rivers.
Rivers?
Doc Rivers. I'm
You
sorry.
call that nigga Dark Rivers?
No, bro. When you hear Doc Rivers say something, you knew they were gonna go Doc Rivers because he's one of the few black coaches. Not few black coaches, but he's one of the black coaches. Like you know they're going. So when you actually hear like people say it and like they're not even interviewing him, he's just saying, "No, I'm saying this because it's like that's like low key like." It makes me like those people so much because it's like you did not have to say that, but it's like what they said was so powerful at that moment. Like,
Isn't Jeffree and Gundy the nigga that was like that was commentating on something and he was like, yeah. So like kiss he said something about kissing your cousin.
yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, I fuck with that nigga. Like you tell that nigga wild.
Yeah. But no, because he said it during last night. The Pelicans played the Hornets, so the Pelicans coach is Jeff Van Gundy's brother, Stan Van Gundy. Then you had Lonzo versus Lamelo, and then like it was like some brothers night thing because the Hornets also have like Cody and Caleb Martin, they're twins. So they were like, oh, like, all these families. But yeah, like I just thought that was cool just hearing these people like on national television saying like, nah, I'm gonna take this time and I'm gonna say like what I want to say.
Yeah.
And it not just be the same people we hear from all the time. Because it's like, just like I think it's important that everyone lets it be known that like, nah, this bullshit's stupid. Like, there's some bullshit going on. Instead of just like people just gonna roll their eyes if they see the same person say it over and over again.
Yeah, and that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I fuck with that man Jeffree and Gundy though. I fuck with them. Like them like they cool. Uh
But shit, that's all I have for the thing. Unless something happened, I'm gonna see what's trending.
oh, you see what trending. Let me see what trending. My dick.
Mm.
What? Who said dick? She's not gonna show me, but hopefully don't show me because I'm definitely not picking my nose right now. Uh,
God damn, the 76ers. All right, Sports Center reported this 5 minutes ago, Donnie. The
mhm.
76ers, the players that are out due to the COVID protocol: Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Seth Curry, Matisse Thybulle, Shake Milton, Terrence Ferguson, Vincent Poirier, Paul Reed.
I think I'm getting my call up to the league tonight.
They got 6 people on their current roster, I'm pretty sure.
I'm getting my call up to the
Yep.
league tonight. Who gonna help? You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Uh, King Vaughn said he. I mean, before King Vaughn died, he said he wanted to write a tell-all book. That actually would have been dope.
Yeah, it would have been. But I don't know. I don't. What's the statute of limitations on some of this stuff? Because some of the
He's
stuff.
no. I say he's not gonna mention people's names, of course, but he was just gonna write a tell-all book.
Mm. Or is
Today
it
would have been
tell if you don't? Never mind.
today would have been what's the name? MF Doom 50th birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, just a heads up. Um. Oh no, this something that had it. This something that had it. I'm talking about. So yesterday I'm in the house. I'm at my mom's house and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know the joint hoop. There it is. Hoop.
Yeah.
There it is. So that joint, they got like some commercial for like ice cream and stuff, right? I forgot the old niggas' names, but she was like, "Oh, you know who?" She's like, "Oh, you know who that is?" I said, "Yeah." So I told her. She was like, "Yeah, I know who that is." So whatever. So then we was like going back and forth because I was like, "Nah." Oh, I said, "Nah, fuck that." You listen. I said, "Nah, fuck that." Y'all listen to what's the name? Y'all used to listen to 69 Boys, Uncle Luke, and all them niggas. Do you not know? She was like, "Who's Uncle Luke?" And I was like, "Hold on, wait. You know who Uncle Luke is?" She was like, "No." I was like, "Two Live Crew." Oh yeah, I know who that is now. Mind you, my mom is a white Italian, like an Italian lady, like in like her like a Italian lady, and she listened to more hip hop than most people, like
Uh.
more rap than most white women you would think of. And it wasn't like a trend set thing. It was just like she'll just listen to shit.
Yeah.
So it was wild, bro, to hear that.
Yeah, as well. I went to the bottom of the trending and it said hang Pence. Apparently, there's a mob shouting hang Pence while Trump is clapping in the lead, and he still doesn't. They say he still doesn't understand that he was not only thrown under the bus, but that Trump was driving it. What the hell is going on? Like, dude, if they're really chanting hang Pence and like he he's over there like laughing about it and stuff, yeah, he needs to go to jail because like you say he's inciting violence. Like I don't care like who it is. It's just like yo, you're like grow up,
Yeah,
man. Like damn.
I don't know, man. It's just a wild thing that's going on. But you don't believe everything you see on the internet until later
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
on their
yes.
videos. But it's just stupid. Like I said, man, these white people in America is about to go crazy. You know, this is fucked up to say, but I'm gonna say it because I don't care about getting canceled none of that shit. But can we bring back the DC sniper just for one day? Just for one day.
No comment. But uh,
No,
no
I
comment,
mean, hey yo, this world is already going to the chaos, man. By
dude.
let's bring
Look,
that nigga back, yo.
I
Like
said
Suicide Squad.
that shit. And on that note, we're going to end this episode. This was episode
It's episode
27.
55, huh?
27.
I dare, that's my age. I'm 27.
But I I'm about to stop recording.
Nah, that shit was hilarious.